Hello.
Hello, everybody. When we upload the Poppy video, you'll see an intro of this one. We just want to get straight to it because this one is the most annoying song ever to try to do listen on.
Yeah, because we tried to upload this once, got copyright claimed, so...
Now, I think the reason is because we added a little
bit copyright riffs in our intro.
Yeah, I would say the name of those riffs and licks, but I'm afraid if I do, we'll get copyright claim again. Because these two are two of the biggest bands in the world. But I say we get into this, I accept. Little big harmonics right there. Except I want to talk about the tuning.
Yeah.
The tuning.
Okay.
One standard.
Yeah.
We're both in standard. The time we did this, I wasn't E flat. Guess what? I was then in drop D. Then I decided, let's just do this in standard.
Because it sounded weird when we were in two different tunings.
Yes. So, MTV version's E flat. I don't know why they decided to be an E flat. Don't ask me. I was not born in the 90s.
Neither was I.
Yeah, we were born in the 2000s when the crazy stuff started to happen.
Yeah. So... But if you want to play along with the Bleach album version, the original recording, you got to be in standard tuning.
It's standard.
And how I'm getting the sound is I'm on the clean tone on my Fender Mustang LT50, and I'm on the bridge pickup on this lovely Fender Stratocaster.
Now I have a Telecaster with me, and I have a Buzz Katana for my amp. I'm gonna give a huge shout out to Buzz Katana.
Yeah, shout out.
I'm on the acoustic setting if you have one. To match to the half step down MTV version.
Yeah.
I thought since he played on acoustic in MTV, I'll just be in the acoustic setting.
Yeah. Plus it'll sound better if we're both in standard.
Now he would use a distortion pedal for the solo.
Yeah.
And for MTV version, he also had some gain on there with the neck pickup. Now, he was probably one of the weirdest ways to play power chords and bar chords.
Yeah.
So I say we get into this right now.
Yeah. So we start with a simple E minor to G chord progression. But
no, this is not...
be careful on this G. You don't want to have the B string fretted. You want to have it open.
I'll get a good close-up on that real quick, right?
Yeah.
Right there.
But other than that, it's just a straight G chord.
If you're a complete, very beginner, you haven't heard nothing, I would say go to Marty Music.
Yeah.
And learn his beginner lessons.
Yeah, shout out to Marty Music, by the way. He's our teacher.
Marty Music, Guitar Lessons 365, and Music is When.
Yeah.
I'm going to give 3 huge shout outs right there. Sadly, Guitar Lessons 365 was hacked.
Yeah, but he got his channel back.
He got his channel back. He uploaded a new one, which I'm thinking of learning.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
Alright, so that's the whole intro and chorus is E minor to G. So next we have the chorus, which is this weird C-sharp bar chord.
Barring the A, D, G, and B. Mute that.
Mute the high E.
And the low E.
Yeah. But then the next time, he does this the first time. But then the next time he just picks his index up and goes to the E string. He adds that to the bass, then to an F sharp bar chord.
Now he did this chord real weird. Now I say I'm gonna get into that right now.
Yeah.
Now he would do this weird chord.
Yeah.
That
instead of using these 2 fingers, he would just use his ring and cover those 2 strings.
I'm mean, it's not hard, but if you try it,
But if you try it, it's pretty hard on your fingers. So I would just recommend doing just a straight F sharp. And then the last part of the chorus is an E chord with the G string muted to an A to a C bar chord, and then back to the thing.
Now, when we did this, I kept on messing up and going to this E chord.
Yeah, he does that during the solo.
He's muting the G. You say? Okay.
Yeah.
He's doing that.
So you do that for 2 verses and 2 choruses, and then the next thing we have to learn is the solo.
Solo.
So I'm going to switch to distortion.
I would switch to distortion, but I don't feel like it.
So first thing you do is hit the open E. That's what the bass does anyway. But then you go 5 to 7 on the A, then 5 to 7 on the D. Hit that 7 on the D twice, slide up to 9. Hit that a few times, then go up to 12, and then go back and forth between the D and the G on the 12. And kind of slide back when you're done with that. Yeah, like that.
That's solo. Then we get into a power chord part.
Yeah, so then instead of doing bar chords, he does power chords. He goes 4 on the A, 4 on the E, and then so this time that part's a bit different. He goes to an E power chord right here. Then he goes to the 7th fret with the bar chord,
which is also an E power, which is also an E note.
And then to that A we did earlier, and then the C. And before the vocals come back in, he just does E to G on power chords. Then he switches back to clean when the vocals come back in.
Then I'm almost at the end. He goes.
Towards the end, he holds that C a little longer. And then he just does this till the end. And then he ends it on an E minor.
By the way, we should say what the song album is on, right?
It's on their debut album, which is called Bleach.
Released in 1989. If you have not heard it, I would check it out.
Yes, it's an amazing debut album.
It's one of the best albums. It's basically a metal album.
Yeah. Judging by the tunings. This is one of the only songs that's in standard on that album.
Mm-hmm. Now, we will see you
on the next episode of Guitar Music 24/7.
Bye.